we go. Welcome back to another morning skate show with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. Happy Canada Day for everybody from Canada. Hopefully an amazing, great Friday. July 1st, we are starting the second half of 2022. It's time to step up. It's time to show up. It's time to change if it does not work. And the first half of the year, it's time to find a way to finish strong the second half of the 2022. And of course, we have a lot of news in the last 24 hours in NHL. Unbelievable. It's just getting busier and busier in hockey. If you disconnect with hockey, you're going to miss a lot of things because it's getting busy right now. And it's the off season this week. And you can see now its fan team take big decision on fire people, hiring people, sign contract, and the NHL draft's coming next week, July 7. Then you have the UF3, July 13, and everybody try to figure out who they're going to keep, who they're going to release, who they're going to trade. And this is the best time of the year, honestly. It's during the off season for the next 10 days. After that, it's going to be a little bit quiet. But the next 10 days, guys, going to be really interesting. What's going to be happening in Montreal, what's going to be happening in the UF3 during the July 13. Who's going to sign the players? Who do you want to get? Which goaltender? The carousel coach continues again this morning. And a lot of injuries around the league. It's just getting busy. I don't know, but excited. First of all, it's Friday day here. It's a fun day. We're going to go up and down, rolling left and right. We don't have no plan for today other than the fact we get the menu for you, but we change the menu all the time. So what we got today, guys, is this. First of all, the NHL coach carousel continues. Look like Detroit find it. It looked like Winnipeg got it. Look like Boston, they get their man. But 7 o'clock a.m. this morning, the San Jose Sharks, with no GM, they just fired the coach, the assistant coach, and the video coach. That organization is getting worse and worse in San Jose Sharks. Why? To July 1st, they fired their coach when they could do this like 2 months ago and maybe negotiate with Bruce Cassidy and other coaches get hired for the last couple of weeks. And now they are July 1st, 6 days before the NHL draft. No GM, no coaches. That organization, San Jose Sharks, like that. We laugh about the Arizona Coyotes. They are another Mickey Mouse right now team in NHL. The San Jose Sharks, unbelievable. I cannot believe it, the way they treat the coaches in NHL now. It's just crazy. Anyhow, the Montreal Canadiens undecided. Their first pick, they don't know what to get. And I'm getting tired, to be honest with you, because it's like you watch the TV, right? And it's okay, let me watching the channel number 6. Oh, that's boring. Let's go to 7. But the 7 talk the same thing like 6, but it's another different way. And then you go to channel 8, or it's boring. Let's go to 9, or it's again boring. Let's go to 10. My point to you is like I'm reading and listening and watching videos, podcasts, reading articles that all talk about Montreal Canadiens, and no one all agree. Some people say Shane Wright, some people say Slovaski, some people put Cooley. Someone put Shane Wright number 4. I don't know. Avalanche celebrate the parade in Denver yesterday. Downtown Denver yesterday was great. See that? It was a lot of fun. You can see the player enjoy it. You have a lot of anecdote. We can talk about this. A funny thing about B-Ram got stopped by the police. He almost get out of the parade. Then you have Curtis McDermott drop the Stanley Cup backwards to drown. And you have all the kind of story during that parade. Well done for each one of them. Look like you have a good time. Many signatures in NHL because we're getting some, you know, UF3 or RF3 getting now their interest to sign a new contract. We have a couple of news about Philip Forsberg. We'll talk about the Q&A. Not a problem. Anytime, put the little Q. And let's dive in about your question today. And the Frenchy quiz today, at the end of the day, 3 questions, 3 good answers. How you put is going to be at the bottom. And that's happening today. So, welcome everybody. Here we go. The cousin Rick is still in the house this morning. Welcome, Mr. Rick.
Let's get ready to rumble.
All right. Calm down, Rick. Was not for you anyway. Mr. Jose Duarte, the moderator of the Hockey National Show, back in the house today. Don't forget to click on the likes. Miss Kelly from Canada. Happy Canada Day. King of Gamer, welcome back in the house. Yes, it's really strange and San Jose King. Corey Hill in the capital of the Canada, Ottawa. Welcome back and happy Canada Day, Mr. Corey Hill. From Finland, welcome back. Kinepis or Kipis, or I can't remember. Mr. Yamo Vertelen. From Texas, everything is big. A lot of people right now in USA, guys, take right now the next, you know, they stopped to work yesterday. They are off today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because Monday is the holidays. So a lot of people are out on vacation left and right. You can see it's a bit more calm here in Miami, less traffic, everything. So, but Joseph Laham, thanks to be with us. You're absolutely right about this, King. I agree with you about this. Keep this simple, right? And, yeah, yes. It's because I don't want to talk too much because I'm coming with a lot of video for starting Sunday to next Thursday. And you're going to see 2 videos with me and NR Tap the next couple of days, guys. We are going to recording those videos. One video is about him and me make a draft, the first 40 picks in NHL. And that's make our own team back and forth. And then we do another video. It's going to be the first 2 rounds of NHL draft mock by the Hockey National Show. So we believe that thing is going to get this player is going to be released for the next couple of days until next week. The cup is heavier than people think. Renault, I don't know. When you're drunk, maybe it is. Renault by Greg Curtis, McDavid was pretty cool about this one over there. July 1st, Nicolas de Gouby Bono, welcome back in the house. À la belle province de Québec, à la région de Sherbrooke. Yes, and in Canada, guys, the July 1st is happy holidays, right? Happy Canada. It's the day everybody move. And then in hockey, guy, it's a Christmas day for any hockey players. What are you talking about? So every player got buy out. They get a beautiful check for each team. They buy him out July 1st. So like Rick DiPietro and I don't know, Eisner for the Montreal Canadiens, or Scott Darling for the Florida Panthers, Ken Yandel for the Florida Panthers. I can go all the way like that, right? They get the money July 1st every year if they get buy out. So that's the first thing. Second thing, usually a normal year, the July 1st become the UFA, the free agent signed a new contract. So many years today, you have a lot of action in hockey usually because that's the UFA. So maybe you remember your team signing a new contract, players, everything like that. So that's happened usually. And then also is a signing bonus. So any player have a bonus from the team, they pay them today also. So it's a Christmas day for many players in NHL at that moment. So that's what's happening around the league. And then I want to bring this to you. Don't forget, guys, to check my video every day, 11 o'clock at Eastern Time, Abs Daily News. Today, we talk about the NHL draft for the Montreal. I'm talking about the 14 picks, but when? Is it the 7? Is it the 28? So I give you every pick a Montreal Canadian. Example number 1, 26, 33, 62, 66, 75, 92, and I go all the way like that. So they are mentioned over there. Then who decide who's going to select the player for the Montreal Canadiens? In the past, it was Marc Bergevin and Trevor Timmins, the one-man show, right? Bergevin, it was all about me. Me. Look at me. I'm the smartest guy on the planet. But this management is a group of 5 people, and I explain who they are and why they do that. Then I'm talking about the best 5 UFA players signed for the Montreal Canadiens in the last 25 years. Brian Gianta, example, Mike Camarilli, and Tyler Toffoli, I think Robert Amlick, and I missed one. And so the top prospect in NHL I'm talking inside that one is Luca Debelbilus. That's what I'm talking about him today. And then the trade bait is it's McDonough for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So this is inside the video. Every day I make some fun information about that one over there. So that's where we at. And this morning, let's go right here. I like to change my graphic. I feel like I'm in the game when I do that. Keep us, Yamo said. Here we go. Keep us. Here we go. Yamo, 30 Celsius in Finland, too hot, but later I need a sauna. It's very hot here. And the pool, the piscina in Spanish. Wait for me. In French is piscine, Spanish piscina, and English is pool. And I'm getting there after the show today. I need a Friday afternoon, relax and thinking about my next move in my life. That's another subject. Renaud Corey Perry. Yeah, Corey Perry. Question, Jose Duarte. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Coach, I have a question. What's the difference between trading player at the trade and trading their right, like Campbell and McCabe? So, what happening about this, Jose, is when you trade the rights of the players, so that team only that team can sign them until July 12th. So, if today Toronto trade Jack Campbell to the Edmonton Oilers and they give them the rights, so the trade be less. So they maybe get a 4-round pick. At that moment, Edmonton is the only team can sign can sign Jack Campbell until July 12th. And now Campbell will have to decide if he accepts or not. So team does this, take a risk. Usually, when he does this, they have some kind of already pre-arrangement where the agent talk with the team and then, okay, we're going to sign with you guys so you can get the rights or nobody can go nowhere. So it's a little bit under the table, but that's how it works, Jose. So Toronto get a pick in return to give the rights for Jack Campbell. Now, if they trade the players after July 13th, the player can go anywhere. And usually that's those kind of UF3 at that period of time, they don't get trade directly. They maybe get the rights and that's it. But usually when you get the rights, the team did that. Usually they know they're going to sign the players. Hopefully that's making sense about this. I'm pretty sure Devils are picking a defenseman with a 2nd round pick. The expectation of the expectation next week, guys, is going to be a rock and roll next week. I will tell you why. It's a good draft, but it's not a great draft. So what I'm talking about, they don't have a lot of strength between a lot of players. Not much. So I still believe MEILLEUR is going to be top 5. But can the New Jersey, like Joseph said, can go with MEILLEUR? That would be surprise everybody. And then now you're going to have, after that, Arizona have a choice to pick maybe Slavkovsky, Cooley, or Jirecek. So that would be interesting what could happen. I wouldn't be surprised. What? I was surprised if New Jersey get Cooley. I think they have already set up the middle. They maybe need a winger, but to add a young defenseman like MEILLEUR is getting a top 2 defenseman over there. Now they have Luke Hughes over there. They have Matt Adelin over there. I'm not sure who, Joseph, because their prospect defense is solid, but who knows what could happen, right? And directly from Island Ranch in Colorado, Mr. John D is back in the house today. How many contracts will eclipse the AAV of Fiala this offseason? I think no more than 5. Forsberg, Goudreau. It looked like Letang asked a 5-year at $8 million. I really don't get it, but that's what he's requesting. So I just said Goudreau, Forsberg, Klemberg, yeah, 5 could be the number. Now, you have a few RFA. They may be signing a player like, example, they trade the DeBrincat. But the DeBrincat could get that $9 million for 8 years, Renault, about that. So it could be around that number. I think you're safe with the number 5. It's just the RFA, like Matthew Tkachuk example. That's a good example. Can he get the $8 million, $9 million, and they gave him a long-term contract? But who knows, what could happen about this. Coach, who the leave 25th first round pick they can get? They have a lot of players over there who say, well, it's pretty solid. You can get Michel, a left defenseman, 6'5", big defenseman. But again, if you have Isaac or Ward at that moment, or Nazar, one Nazar thing will be out. Can they go with a center, Jimmy Snuggerud? But he said, no, we need bigger, like Nathan Gauthier. Can he say, no, we need to go with right defenseman, maybe go with Tristan Luneau. That's the one. Pickering for it's another one, WHL. It's all depends what the number 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But that's kind of player you're going to get at that area at number 25th. Can the Russian Mirochenikov and Nico can be there? And then the Toronto said, we're going to take a chance with him. The good thing about Toronto, guys, is whatever they don't get a lot of pick. We know they trade their first one pick in the last 2-3 years, and they select 32, 33, 34, whatever it was. The pick is solid. You have to give credit. So they don't make a lot of mistakes. So Robinson is pretty good pick, right? Matthew, nice last season. It was a good pick. The Finland defenseman is a good pick. When I said a good pick is before the number 40. I think they did pretty good. But again, it all depends. Now, which position, I'm not sure. I think they will go not with the position. They will go with what they think is the best for them. And that's what I expect the Toronto. So you have different avenues they can get. But the players I just mentioned to you, they are pretty sure they will be open when they will be their selection at 25th. He could also have other selection. They will scout higher on the Jiricek, but 2 scouts just got fired, so I don't know anymore. Joseph? Yeah, Jiricek is... I don't want to say it that way, but I think you can understand my point of view. So Jiricek is a little bit more the Victor Edmond, right? Big guy, carry on the puck, great offensive zone, great shot, right? But a bigger guy. The Nemec is more like Quinn Hughes. Great skater, great passing, great offensive players, but smaller. And that's the trend between Jiricek and Nemec. I don't know in 5-7 years is going to be the best, but both of them, I would not be surprised they become top 3 best defensemen, and any team's going to get them. And they are both right defensemen, so I think Joseph would be interesting. Tampa Bay good prospect, Amen Mikagav, unconditional waiver. Yamo said, yeah, we have a couple of news this morning happening. We're going to talk about this. Gamer, what do you like about him that he brings to Montreal? What rank is among the defensemen? Number 5, number 6, King of Gamer. He brings some physicality. He play at house and the home. So that's a good thing about this. He can play on special team as a PK. Unit 1, unit 2, depends who do you have and you line up for that one over there. So, you know, it's not easy to play against, but because his crossover, skating, speed is not like he was. The one thing I was impressed from him this year is really smart. And when I said that, his IQ is high, where he read the play very well. How many times did you see him this year jumping on the offensive side from the blue line and from the net? That was a bit more what I was not expect from him, but he showed some place. But again, he's not an offensive player. But I think he's very smart. He's getting older. But again, 3.5, defenseman number 5, number 6 is a little bit expensive. But the Santa Claus, Marc Bergevin, it is what it is, right? Chechep play power play on the team Chechep, but some game he was not in the lineup at all. About Jiricek. Question for Ottawa, which player we should pick and the free agent? It depends, Corey, what they have. The problem with them is the salary cap in Ottawa. We don't know how much you're going to get. Example. So Ottawa is $23 million, but they have to sign 8 players. And that's including Formenton, Joseph, and Norris. So Norris, Renault, it could be a one can get a little bit more money at Fiala. They let go Adam Godet. They told him they're not going to resign him. They have to figure out with Chris Tierney. Backstrom, defenseman, and Victor Mete is another one over there. But also they have a $6 million. So they have about $18 million to spend. And today they just gave money to Diane Phaneuf and Bobby Ryan on the 22-23. That's funny. And now, to give you a better way, they looking for a player like Mason Marshman. It could be a good additional players for them at the bottom 6 with 4 checker. If you turn that, I think they need a right defenseman, but because they already have Hamonik, Zab, and Zezev, that's the problem they get over there, because they have to spend money on the Zezev at 4.5 for the next 3 years. So that for me, that would be better. They get a bottom 6 over there. That will helping the situation for sure. Coach John, thanks again. Is realistic for the Saint-Cadry elections and trade Vancouver for Miller? No, John, and I don't say this like negatively. The problem with Vancouver, guys, is like They don't have money. Come on, coach. They don't. They have $9 million, and they have to sign 6 players on the $9 million. That's including Bowser on that one over there. He's 25 years old. And that's pretty much what they have. So Brock Bowser is going to get a minimum $4 million. I'm really low with him. That gave them about $5 million to spend on 5 more players. So that's not give them a lot of money to play around. So to add Johnson at $6 million and Kadri to pay him $8-9 million or 7, whatever you want to pay him, that's not a good money to do that. So they don't have the money to trade Miller over there. The cost to get Miller, John, had to be with prospect. And Samuel Girard, I don't see Vancouver would like to add another left defenseman on that side behind Quinn Hughes, where they are almost similar look like physicality, carry on the puck. I know Quinn a little bit better, so I don't see that trait. I still believe J.D. Miller could be in Carolina, could be with the New York Rangers, and he could be with Washington Capitals. Now, it could be somewhere else too, right? But that would be the direction for J.D. Miller if they get trade him. Yamo, will any of the year draft player play and the upcoming U20 game? It could happen, Yamo. I think Sweden have some, but I'm not sure. Now, the key behind that, Yamo, is those players going to be drafted usually in August or early September. They participate to the rookie camp. So if you talk about the first round pick, right, they are going to participate to the rookie camp. So I don't see them to join the J20. At least the team let them go, but I don't think so. I think they would like to get, you know what I mean, like if Montreal draft right, so I don't believe Canada come to the rookie camp. And then after that, that kind of like him, he's going to participate. So I don't see them the first round to go there. What player do you think Tampa Bay would be interested at number 31? It depends, King, who is available at that one there. So you have a lot of bunch of different way King at 31. You still have a great defenseman over there. Can Luno be there? Can Bichel be there? Can maybe a Sweden forward can be there? I'm not sure. So if you think what they're missing over there, I believe they would go with a forward, but I don't know who is going to be there at that time at 31 forward. Owen Beck is another one. I think he's going to get there. So that would be my point for Tampa Bay. Kemel Finland will play. Yamo? Yamo, you forget the queue if you ask a question. It's not a problem, Korea. We don't have a lot of people here. Guys, the queue letters, right? It's only the night for the power play. The morning, we don't need really the queue because we don't have a lot of people. So don't worry about the queue the morning. It's just the night when we get 30, 40 people. Everyone's getting busy. But the night, sometimes we let it go because we don't have a lot of people. So that's the reason we said that. And Lemberg. I heard Tampa Bay also said Ray McDonough is a for trade. Yeah. So the negotiation with McDonough, so they call him, they sit with him, explain the situation, and they ask him about where you would like to go. What are interested. I still believe I talked about this morning in the video. The Detroit, as a team could look about him. Edmonton, if they can trade Tyson Barrie, if Duncan Keith is not returning. And the third one I would say to you is Philadelphia. Could get him. Stresic, welcome aboard. What do you think about UFA right wing trust check for Canada? He's a center, strategic. And I don't want to tell you that like negativity. I just want to tell you who they are, to tell the right things and not take it personally. I targeting you. I just want everybody to understand who he is. So Vincent Trocek, guys, was trade for the Carolina Hurricane from the Panthers a couple of years ago. And have a great year as a second center is really good because he can carry on you. An offensive is, he got a broken leg, if you remember. He recovered now. And I think that time of Dale Dallin and Tom Rowe, whatever his last name, they have no reason to trade Vincent Trocek. He loved to be in Florida. I never understood that trade. And the only one play right now for them is Listorenin on that trade over there. Whatsoever is, Trocek is going to carry on a 60, 70 point per year. Good on power play, great playmaker. Unfortunately, he's small, so he's not too much involved, but he's not shy to front the net. But a guy can have a good release, can score 20 goals per year, and I think it's a great asset. Now, I want to give you exactly the number. He had 21 goals this year, 51 points. He has like 43 points last year and 47. He has 75 points like 6 years ago and 82 points, 54 and 82, 53 and 76. So it's pretty good, like a 60 point in my eyes. He's 28 years old. He's still at his prime, right? So we have to give him credit for this one. Then I want to give you the right amount of money. I want to, so, I can go this way. Hold on, guys. So Trocek, guys, he has a contract at $4.7 million. So what would be a good deal for him? If you spend $6 million more, $6 million a plus for a second center to carry on you 60 points per year, score 20 goals, that's a lot of money. If you can give him at 28 years old a 5'6" max or a 6'5", that would be a good deal for both parties. And as a center number 2, if you put him center number 1, you're not in the right direction. I think Boston is a team, he can go there. Rangers, I'm not sure. Washington could be another one over there. They're looking for a second center. So those 3 teams I just mentioned to you could be interested to Vincent Trocek, whatsoever other team could be. But I think over $6 million, it's a lot of money for him. If you want to respect your ladder for your salary cap. King, Coach, do you like Alex Turcotte, who does remind you of play style? Turcotte, if I can recall it, he was drafted 7th overall pick by the Los Angeles Kings. He's the same year with all the players from USA, like Spencer Knight, Cole Caulfield, everything like that. Caulfield, Turcotte played together. And they can't draft him. Turcotte fall to 15 because he's smallest players, everything like that. And Turcotte never reached his full potential in NHL. He's still playing American Hockey League, and it's getting late for him. And I don't know why. They both went to Wisconsin Badgers, but Turcotte left after 1 year to go to NHL, American Hockey League, for the Los Angeles Kings. And the center line now in the Los Angeles guy is getting busy there. Capital is still there. You have Byfield over there. They have Lizotte over there. They have Dano over there. And they have other prospects and the organization. So they was expect more from Turcotte as a number 7. And I'm not sure he will go that, he will reach those kind of number one day. And I'll be surprised they trade him at some point. I can make a trade with, maybe they're looking for Chick Ron or something like that, and Turcotte will be involved with that, hopefully. It's fine. Coach Shuttle is just looking for right wing. As Saskatchewan right side, at least as a center, so I don't know much about him. Yeah, He's barely strategic for what, because he was playing in my backyards here. And if you follow Carolina, he barely play right winger. I think center, that would be good about this. Now for the right winger, strategic, you have a few in the NHL you can get a UFA for sure. But I still look like now they negotiate for the GVR for 1 year. So that would bring that kind of a little bit depth under organization for 1 year. So it made us say, look in the playoff, but I don't see him much other. Yeah. Again, it's a good player. He's a what, 5'10", I believe? 5'11"? 5'10", here we go. So he's small a little bit, athletic. Savard is not a top 6 on the app chart. Yes, Renault is a third pairing for the Montreal Canadiens for the Montreal Renault. He played all year last season. They play in him on the PK. Savard made the foot for good shot blocking on the PK. Yeah, as a kind of player he is used and good for the Montreal. Should have was another trade Matt Murray, Tony Backstrom, Tyler Ennis in the package. I don't think so. Corey Tierney is a UFA. Backstrom is a RFA. And Tyler Ennis is not really there. And the problem with Murray, Corey, is again the money. It's not an easy package deal. And if you have a guy like Murray at $6 million, you're not going to add more players in the package deal because now the team now is going to get $20 million, $15 million. So Murray to go out, they have to give him like nothing in return, Corey. That's happening there because the money is the problem. So that will be something to go there. Mr. Daryl Adams, long time ago, my friend. First of all, welcome back, Daryl. Not a problem. Everybody work, and that's the most important things first. Look, nobody know exactly what the Montreal is going to go, right, for the first pick. And I will use the 3 words. Right, guarantee. Stafosky, up or down, we don't know. Cooley, it's all about the highlights, the flashy players. Right? That's what you get from Cooley. Stafosky guy is a monster. Like, you open the door, you just see a giant in front of you. Right? And he go in front of the net, everything like that. Can he carry on this in NHL? Can he become a 30-goal, 40-goal guarantee year after year? I'm not sure. Right? You guarantee 60 points. A 2-way players, a playmaker, a top 6 players. Stafosky guy, he could be an amazing, great left winger, top 3, and he could be a bottom 6. That's how the people think about him. And then Cooley is the Trevor Zegras. If you like that kind of players, if he can go that way at 5'10", that's what you get with Cooley. Petrie, if I'm Montreal Canadiens, I trade him for the Dallas Stars for the 18 overall pick. If they're looking for to reach a player they're looking for. I still believe they're going to trade one. They're going to make a trade to move up. Where, I don't know. If it's Anderson, it's going to be below 15. If it's Petrie, I expect Dallas 18. If he go from 20 to 24 or 23, the Washington, the Pittsburgh, expect a deal from 26 and the 62 example. But why Washington will do that and what Pittsburgh? Because their prospect, they don't have. And maybe they will say, wait a minute, from 26 to 20 to 26, they don't have a lot of, like, the players is not like here and then here. It's pretty much similar. So they maybe got there and then they get the number 62 at the second round pick. So for them, say, let's do it. So I'm not good. I'll not be surprised that Montreal can do that. Can they go from 33 and they get 62 to move to 22, 23 or 27, 28? I'm not sure if the value to lose 62 to jumping from 33 to 30, at least that's someone. But that's what the movement for the Montreal Canadiens at the first round. After that, I wouldn't be surprised they trade the third round pick, a second round pick, and they may be jumping lower, or they gave away 2 picks and they get a second round pick, third round pick, and 2023. I believe with 14 picks they have, they will pick less at 12. 10, 11, 12 max. They can be a package deal, they're losing 2 picks, and they can get a pick or 2 picks for 2023. That's my feeling about the Montreal Canadiens next week. Coach, I hope the Avalanche have the good sense to make sure Girard has a home there. His development to advance the puck is impressive. John, yes, they gave him a contract for long term anyway, so he does go nowhere, John. The second thing, he fit very well in the team anyway as a top 5. So I don't expect him to go nowhere. Now, the only problem I would say is after Eric Johnson is maybe the one the most closest could be trade. And sometime you have maybe to pay the price. Because the situation with Bowen Byron is really fragile, where he could have a good hit and then he'd disappear. The fact of losing Samuel Girard for a trade, and then 2 weeks after that, Biram is maybe finished for his career, too risky for the Colorado Avalanche. So for me, I believe Girard is inside the building for long-term, John. Mr. Enartap. How is Tuna and New Jersey doing? This you play good last year. You talking about Tatar? Tatar did not do expectation. He was looking at $4 million. 14, 15 goals, I think he has. He did not start very well. He did not find a way. He got there, 15 goals. So that would be interesting. Wow, the Jet hiring Rick Bowness as the head coach. Everybody said yesterday it was Rick Tocchet in our tap. Wow, Rick Bowness. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, just say that. Wow. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Wow. That's crazy. Anyhow, this is what it is, right? I make hockey crazy sometimes. Mr. Terry T is in the house. Mr. Stu P, welcome back. I'm doing great, Mr. Stu. Hopefully doing well too. Mr. TH, good afternoon, Mr. KTH. Hopefully an amazing, great day so far. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. With Ottawa Senator Daniel Fredson is going to NHL Hall of Famer Libredon Flats. Does that get more fans to the game even more? Not really. We know the The negotiation is open up for LeBron. It's not deal yet, or it's completely done deal yet, Corey. Daniel Fredson, it's you have a damage, right? They look like a divorce in the past. Look like a little bit better because the MEILLEUR passed away. But I don't know, Corey. If I was Ottawa Senator, I will hire Daniel Alfredson like the Vancouver did with Sidon on my eyes. But I don't know. Jet player would probably prefer Rick Tocchet. I agree with you, Joseph. Wow. Rick Bonus. Like, I don't know how they're thinking the team. I don't get it. The Tortorella in Philadelphia, like, I feel like it's a protection NHL coach association where, you know, at that point, why not to bring back Ken Hitchcock or maybe Stan Bowman? I don't know, but I'm blew my mind. This is like from nowhere. With all the respect for Bonus, but I don't know. Wow. Oh, that I missed. No, Kelly, you talk about the Winnipeg Jet. You're welcome, Mr. Terry. Which team would be losing the most value from their team due to the cap issue? Tampa Bay for one. Vegas could be another one. Montreal Canadiens could be number 3. How about this? Mr. Grooves, welcome aboard. Mr. K, UK. It was a diver. Jet, a veteran coach, Rick Barnes, are working financially, so recommend to be next of the Jet, a veteran coach, Barnes, are working financially, yeah. Like he said, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Like, I don't see Rick Barnes anymore in this behind the bench. I don't know. I'm shocked again. Everything like that. They will end at the through interview process. They just began with Barry Trotz as the target experience key factor here. Yeah. Rick Tocchet played for the Flyers. Yep. Yeah, it was. Cole, who is the third best defenseman in the draft if it's Stanton Madichuk? It's one of them, King. A lot of people talk now for is it Korchinski? I call him KK because the 2 letters start with a K. I think now he make something thinking he's maybe before around 10, 12. So when you talk about him, Madichuk, and the another one, the Russian guy, and Korchinski, I think they are the best 3 defensemen. Dallas Star named Steve Spott and Alan Nesaretin as assistant coach. Spott has been in the NHL for many years, worked many years with Pete the Bird, so I can understand that. Alan Nesaretin have some connection, maybe when the Bird was the coach and the New Jersey Devils. Alan been in the NHL for over 15 years as a coach with the Tampa Bay Lightning, with the New Jersey Devils. Did you talk about Butner, Fed got fired? Yeah, Terry this morning got fired for the, I don't know. It looked like they have someone take decision in San Jose, the interim assistant GM. How did San Jose fix that usement? I think the owner should step down. Yeah, the owners cannot step down, honestly, King. But I think right now they have to figure out the Carlson, the Brett Burns, all the big contract they gave, like over there. Marc-Edouard Vlasic is another one. They're going to suffer for that one there. Can they do exactly what Minnesota Star did at the Minnesota Wild? buy out 2 players. I'm not sure it's the right things to do. I have no clue what Winnipeg is thinking, but let's just come across a non-inspirational retreat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it, guys. I'm shocked. I talked, everybody said was Rick Tocchet yesterday. So anyhow. That's what happening about some of our friends would take it how we said about this. I don't know who he said. It was a diver about this. And that's conclude, guys, all the conversation. We have a couple of news around the league and see what happened. By all rebuild, clean state, the timer does not start rebuilding by doing nothing. Yep, I agree with you, King. So let's see what we have here for you guys before we go to the question. First of all, Peter Forsberg, now we heard, it's $8.5 million per year for 8 years. So that gave him about $68 million for the contract. Can he accept this? So, oh, coach, it's not a lot of money. But because Nashville, the tax over there is really low, that gave him about $9.2 million per year. That would give him about $37 million. If you really like Nashville, I still believe Forsberg is going to sign with returning with the Nashville Predator. I don't see any problem. Breaking news, the San Jose Sharks have relieved Buckner for the San Jose with John Madden and John McLean and the video coach over there. We have yesterday, Dallas Stars signed a backup goaltender, Scott Wedgwood, for a 2-year extension contract. We have also Jim Montgomery is going to the direction of Boston Bruins. And I thought Rick Tocchet is going to be the Winnipeg Jet, but look like the Jet all said no. Welcome back, Greg Anderson, goaltender for the Buffalo Sabres. And Nick Paul signed a nice contract for 7 years, I believe 5 years with the Tampa Bay Lightning at $3.5 million per year. So congratulations, Nick Paul well deserved for this season. So that's what happening about this information. I'm going to head out. Have a great day, Mr. Joseph. See you a little bit later, Mr. Joseph. Here we go. It's time to the Frenchy quiz. Hopefully, we're going to participate. I know we have not many people today, so we're going to go out quicker, faster, better. Understand it's the summertime, so people are not all around. Or maybe we are too much boring. That's a subject for another time.
Oh my God!
Question number 1 of the day. Coach. And you have to be careful. How many times in the NHL history a team had four scorer of 40 goal a plus? How many times this happening in NHL? The number is 5 times. Under, over, or exact. How many times a team had 4 different scorer of 40 goal a plus? Sometimes you get a quiet day, coach. Yep, King, it's happening sometime. It's all good. Terry said B for over. Thank you, Terry. Mr. 88, winner of Wednesday, I believe, said A. TH said C. Yamo said B. Jose Duarte said C. Cruz UK said A. Thanks, Cruz, to be with us. Corey Hill said over with 6. We'll see if we have other people. King of Gamers said A. Under. Wait a little bit. Give you a little bit mulligan for everybody. Anybody else? Nicolas de Gobi Bono. He said A. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God!
The answer, this one. C, exact 5. And TH and Jose Duarte are the winner of the question number 1. Congratulations, both of you, to win the first question of the day. Question number 2. We need to cheer you guys. From the 5 time, from the question number 1, we said 5 time, right? How many different team did it? 40 gold A plus. So we know it's happening 5 times, but how many of them, of the 5 time, we got team did it? Is it only one team? It's all 5 times by one team. Is it 2 team? Is it 3 team? Total 5. Is it 4? Or is it 5 different team did this 40 gold A plus? Here we go. Corey said charge. Terry said C 3 times. TH said C. Nicolas said 5 team. Jose Duarte said C like TH. You both of you are right. You take the lead very good. Corey Hill said B. Yamo said B. Mr. 88 said B. Gru's the goal said B. King of Gamers said D. We're going to wait 5 more seconds. Look like everybody participate at that moment. Well, some of you did it. Congratulations, but we don't know which one is it. Here we go. We don't have anybody else. Yep, it was B. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting interesting because we have 6 people with a good answer. TH, Jose Duarte, Corey Hill, Yamo, Mr. 88, and Gru's the Ghoul are all you guys at one good answer. So let's move on now for the last question of the day. And now, take your time to read the question or try to understand my question. The Edmonton Oilers did it back to back to back to back. So they did it 4 times. Who did it beside Gretzky, Curry, and Anderson? They did, all 3 players did it 4 times. But yeah, another players did twice with the 4 years. Is it Mike Messier? Is it Paul Coffey? Is it Mark Napier? Is it Esa Tikkanen or Mike Krushenelski? Mr. L. Who did it twice in the period of 4 times or 4 years for the Oilers with Curry, Gretzky, and Glenn Anderson? This is the question. Charles, here we go. Gru said B. We have A. Mike Messier, Terry T. Thank you, Terry. Nicolas said Mark Napier. Mark played for the Montreal Canadiens. And our top said C. Mark Napier. Welcome back. Mr. 88 said B. Jose Duarte said A. Corey Hill said A. Mark Messier. Yamo said E. Mike Krushenelski. TH. I missed TH, and Corey Hill said Mike Messier. I missed TH. Yamo said E. King of Gamers said D. TH said Mike Messier. But we have 2 winners today. Congratulations.
Oh my God!
If you said Paul Coffey, you win today, and the winner, Mr. UK, Gru's the Ghoul, and Mr. 88 for the second time of the week win the contest of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, both of you, the winner of the day. We have Jose Duarte, Corey Hill, TH, and Yamo. All of you are one, if some order at 03 today. We're not going to mention your name, but they are the winner today, Mr. Cruz and Mr. 88. You have an amazing, great game. Well, you have did well. Round with Kings. Yep, you're late today. It's not a big deal. We're going to see you tonight. We're going to be back, guys, at 9 o'clock p.m. tonight. It's a funny, fun night with NR So join us tonight. We're going to talk about different things. We're looking for your question tonight. We're going to be available. And because it's Friday, Saturday, we are all off completely. I'm going to make video, but we are off. And then Sunday, big week next week. Sunday night, we start with the NHL draft pick. All week about the NHL draft pick next week. So be ready for that one. But we wish you an amazing, great day, of course. And you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Thank you so much for your participation today for another morning skate show with hockey coach Guru called Frenchy. I can't wait to see you during the night at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure Andrew is going to be there, Kelly tonight, and Michael, they don't know. Until then, have an amazing, great day. And now, pay attention. I'm going to tell you now, of course, be well, be healthy. Find out not only to dominate your day, or find a way to dominate your second half of 2022, like it was said to me. People, we love you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Happy Canada holidays for all the peers from Canada. And I wish you an amazing, great weekend. If I don't see you tonight, see you next time. We love you. Have a great one, TH. 2022, Nicolas. Happy Canada Day, everyone. Thanks so much, Mr. Terry. Jose Duarte. Mr. Grooves. And our tap, Kelly. Nicolas. Mr. 88. Corey Hill. Yamo. And many others.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. You showed in your way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived and so misguided.